Hey guys, we're doing another lesson on expanding, removing grouping symbols. So basically expanding, we learn in algebra that it means to remove grouping symbols. We're going to do some more examples now and master this topic once and for all. Let's get started. We have 5 open bracket x plus 4 close bracket, and we learnt that in between the 5 and the bracket is a multiplication. It's actually invisible. So what does that mean? It means that 5 times everything inside the brackets. 5 times everything inside the brackets. Let's get started. We know 5 times everything inside the bracket. We always like to show arrows. The arrows mean that 5 times the x and 5 times the 4. 5 times everything inside. 5 times x is 5x. And then 5 times positive 4 is positive 20. So our final answer is 5x plus 20. 5 times x, 5x, 5 times 4, 20. So it's 5x plus 20. We'll do the next example. 4, open bracket, 2b minus 7, close bracket. Again, we know 4 times everything inside. So we show our arrows. 4 times 2b, and then 4 times negative 7. 4 times 2b, and then 4 times negative 7. 4 times 2b, 8b. 4 times negative 7, negative 28. So 4 times 2b is 8b. 4 times negative 7 is negative 28. Very important. We notice 4 times negative 7 here, it means negative 28. Critical that we don't make that mistake. Then we have another 2 examples here. We know that y times everything inside the brackets. So y times y and y times positive 5. So we're expanding. Y times y, we know is y squared. Very important not to forget the little 2 on top. And then y times 5 is 5y. So y squared plus 5y. It is that easy. We have a. Then open bracket, a minus 2b, close bracket. So we know a is outside. It multiplies everything inside. We know there's an invisible times there. A times a squared. Then a times negative 2b, very important. A times negative 2b. So we know a times negative 2b is negative 2ab, or negative 2ba. Doesn't really matter as long as you write it down correctly. A times negative 2b is negative 2ab. So our final answer for that is a squared minus 2ab. Let us do some more examples, and you're going to notice it is easy. I am going to do harder ones now, but the more practice we do, you are going to master these. Okay, some more examples. We'll start with the first one. We have 5x. Then, open bracket, x plus 4, close bracket, plus 12x. As soon as we see a bracket and we know that there is a numeral or a pronumeral or a term in front of it, we know that there is a multiplication sign there. It is invisible. So we know straight away to simplify this, we need to expand it and then simplify. Expand meaning to remove the grouping symbols. So let's get started here. We know we have to show the arrows. What do you notice? I'm multiplying 5x with only what's inside the brackets. Very important. I don't want to see students writing this down and then multiplying the 5x with the 12x, because I've seen that before. Don't do that. Why? Because you're multiplying 5x with only what's inside the brackets. Let's do that. 5x times x. 5x squared. Then 5x times 4. 20x. 5 times 4 is 20. 20x. We've multiplied what's inside the brackets. 5x times what's inside the bracket. We have now expanded this portion there. That's complete. Now we bring down the 12x. Now we can actually simplify. So we've expanded. There it is. 5x squared plus 20x. Now plus 12x. We can simplify. Well, to simplify, we need to look for like terms. Do we see any like terms? X squared, x, x. Well, yes, these are like terms. So 5x squared plus 20 plus 12, 32x. So our final answer, we've expanded. There it is. We bring down the 12x plus 12x here. 5x squared plus 20x plus 12x is 5x squared plus 32x. Let's do the last one. 15a plus 3, open bracket, 3 plus a, close bracket. What do you notice? You notice that there is a expanding here first. Now, do we add 15a and 3 first, or do we expand first? That's an important question. Well, we follow BODMAS. BODMAS says we multiply before we add. So here we know there's a multiplication. So we got to do the expanding first and then the addition second. Very important to follow that procedure. So expanding, we know 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times a is 3a. And we know the 15a is at the start. So 15a plus what we just expanded there. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times a is 3a. Now we can actually simplify. We collect like terms. The like terms are the 15a and the 3a. 15a plus 3a is 18a plus 9. Don't forget the 9. So 15a plus 3a is 18a plus 9. We can't simplify any further. That's our simplest answer. So we expanded first. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times a, 3a. Then we simplified. We collected like terms at the end. Very important. If you know your understanding of BODMAS, this kind of question won't be hard. You just need to follow the procedure. Multiplication first before we add.